You know what time it is. It is the 1, 2, 3rd Friday of the month. It is time yet again. We all sit down, we enjoy our time here together, but the 3rd Friday hits. Makoto gets his card together, and ladies and gentlemen, it is time for Fracture. It's time for AWE Fracture, and most notably, it's time for me to say the magical words that are like wa-cha-cha, and then everybody, you know, gets a good time. So, without further ado, I'm waiting for the beat, because, you know, it's usually right here, and then it's perfectly timed that I can just go. Good day, good people. It's another fine day in the year of the Paradigm. Tuning Dave, Bravo Dave, Anomaly, the Anomalies. I am back. It is Fracture. Welcome to the AWE. I'm excited. Let me say hello to the chat, because we got a whole bunch of people here already. We got some people who sound like the wind. We got Jackson. We got Dragon Force Czar, we got Golden, who will be entering the Golden Ticket match, qualified for, and just recently, congratulations to you, Golden. And more notably, your submissions for Golden Ticket will be closing after the show, and the poll will go up sometime in the next, like, 24 hours, probably tomorrow morning, but that, I digress. So get excited for that, be on the lookout for that, because y'all got some voting to do. But for right now, you got like a couple more hours of submitting to do. It could have ended right here, right now, but I was like, let me make sure I get that pushed out to you guys one more time before it's all said and done. Speak now or forever hold your peace. I'm excited to see how this goes. We got the wind saying hello. We got Ray. We got Sonic Gaming. We got the wind that sounds like hippo as well. We got a whole lot of folks. I am excited because tonight, time is running out, potentially, for the newly crowned AWE Tag Team Champions. The Flame Tribe holds all of the gold. Or I guess not all of the gold, you know. March 7th still has the title. Hopefully they're not coming for her too. I'm not sure though. It seems they're on top of things. In fact, without further ado, I think it's time to hear from them because they're starting the show. So let's head back. Let's in fact get a camera over to the AWE Fracture Arena as this night kicks on right now. With the electric, yeah, because we keeping it electric out here. And so we begin. I do wonder what is. It is just kind of silent, right? Oh, nope, there they are. Bless Iroh. Yeah, we got a strong show tonight. Flame Tribe, and look at this. Yo. We don't see a sight like this too often. Look at all of that gold between these four ladies. AWE Championship. All-Star Championship, Tag Team titles. It's shocking. It's shocking to think because they just came in together. They came together just recently. And it's crazy to see that they're all just running the women's division in the AWE. You know what? I love my goofballs in the back there, though. It is Flame Tribe. It is their world, so let's see what they have to say tonight. They're kicking off the show. We're looking much looking forward to that Tag Team Championship match. Oh, okay, hold on. What do we got going on here? Oh, no. Okay. I suppose. I mean, that happened to them, though. And Racket and Solm, it also kind of happened to them, too. Okay, I see. That's crazy. They embody that. Opportunity, okay. Hold on. That is, they did not have to give them a rematch. I think the world would have demanded to see that rematch. But they gave it to them without even having to ask, it looks like. Oh, okay. Yukiko's Ticket to Paradise challenger will be determined in a gauntlet match. Alright, so they're already laying out their plans for Ticket to Paradise. What's Rinka got planned? Fracture every... Oh, she's fighting. Oh, man. So she's running a little gauntlet of her own, it looks like. That's not even the official open challenge. I've talked to Navia and I've talked to Makoto. That's not the open challenge we have laid out. Rinka just came out in here and she laid her own open challenge. Oh my gosh. That's gotta be sending the... Okay, pop me back out. Goodness gracious, I wasn't ready for that. Watch out, Tommy over here. Rinka calling her own shot. It sounds like every week in April, Rinka saying, come at me, bring me your best. Anyone who's able to best me is inserted into her championship match. My gosh. Well, they talk domination, and there's no other way to prove it. We also get to see who's challenging Yukiko, it looks like at Inferno. This April 4th, there will be a gauntlet match to determine who her #1 contender is. I'm sure she will be watching, waiting, and looking on with bated breath. My gosh, so we got 2 of them. It sounds like it. I've talked to Navia and I've talked to Makoto, and they have we've all come to a consensus on on the open challenge, because the open challenge, as you guys know now, takes place on the Fractures. It takes place on the Infernos. It also takes place on the Rebellion. So that's like, whoever's getting this open challenge with Rebellion now in action, they got a whole lot to get through. They got a whole lot to get through. That being said, geez, Rinka, my gosh. Alright, I mean, good for her. Let me get you guys some polls, though. Because we're about to start off. That was a hot announcement to start off with. Rinka, Flame Tribe kind of crazy. And it feels like an okay crazy that I'm just kind of like, I'm excited to see what they can do, so I'm gonna let them cook. It is for real this time. It is Mondo, and it is Tartaros. Tartaros very willing, very able to defend that championship, and he will be doing it very soon. I believe on the 4th of April, he will also be defending that Fight Forever championship. Mondo wants his name in the picture. Can he win tonight? And let me give it to Twitch real quick, too. Who y'all got? Also, I don't know if I asked you guys. How we feeling tonight? How we feeling? How's your Friday? How's your week been? Because it is the weekend. Unless you work on the weekend and you have a weekend that's technically in the middle of the week, then it's some other part of your week and you need a little fracture to help you carry it through. Alright. Let me stop goofing, but I'm waiting to hear from y'all. Fight Forever. It is not Fight Forever Championship. Did I write Fight Forever Championship? Oh, I wrote For Real this time. For real this time. It's Mondo, who will be main eventing AV Mania. Don't forget that. And we have Tartaros. Very nice. And I'll give that to you guys for 5 minutes, because this thing is about to go down. Down the road. I need to actually start the match. There we go. That's for you guys. That's for you guys. And this is for me. Here. Perfect. Are you ready? Let's see. Because Tartaros put on one heck of a show this past Sunday. So let's see what happens as the night continues to be electric. Oh, they're already in the... Bro. What is Q-Taro doing here? Tartaro's staring a hole in the man, saying, if you still want some, come get some, but Tartaro's taking his eye off of Mondo. Huh. What? Can we get somebody to get him out of here? Alright, it looks like he's just watching the match. He's sitting with our Spanish announcers team. Interesting. Fascinating as Tartaros starts this thing off. Mondo in the corner, big spear to the midsection, and then sends Mondo flying. Tartaros starts off hot. Stomp. Kyutaro, we do not need a cheeseburger, go away. February, I really just joined during this, guys. What's Kyutaro doing? We had a big start from the Flame Tribe, but 2 of them will be defending those titles tonight. Hootown Burnus is 1, 2. Not even close. Well, I guess it was kind of close. I take that back. It was a 2 count, surprisingly enough, as the night kicks off. Not expecting to see Kyutaro out here, but apparently he just can't get enough of Tartaros. Take him out to dinner first, Kyutaro. Come on. Get yourself together. Sends him flying. Mondo starting to turn this around, but Tartaros, admittedly, just too good. And whips Mondo, just kind of throws him back into the ring. And a shot right between the eyes. Mondo gets the advantage, and there's the power game by the biker man as well as Mondo's. Is he? Oh, he's walking. Oh, y'all. Please don't fight on the outside here. You know who's out there. Kyutaro might just be like, oh yeah, you all are out here? Don't mind if I do just attack the both of you. I swear to you. Ooh! As Mondo goes chest first into the steel steps. Also, where's chat? Oh, that is entirely my bad. Sorry, chat. Thank you. Thank you, February. I appreciate you. Chat, you're back. We're at a count of 5. Ooh, and a big clothesline and big punches as well by Mondo. They're returning fire back to back to back, and now Tartaros is the one who's on fire now. Oh my gosh. No! Bro, we were having a match here. And Mondo just wants no part of it. Mondo just says, alright, look, you beat me up once. Is Mondo potentially afraid of Kyutaro Burgerberg? Kyutaro looking on. Oh my gosh. Goes flying into Tartaros. I'm gonna have to I'm gonna have to close the poll. This match, I mean, technically Kyutaro cost Mondo this match. Because he attacked Tartaros, technically Tartaros won by disqualification. Oh my gosh, I don't know how to feel about this either. Tartaros was already going strong against Mondo, but now Kyutaro begging for him to get up. This is just wrong. This is just wrong. I'm counting this as a no contest as the clothesline connects. And just insult to injury as he busts the face open and looks to put him away. Ladies and gentlemen, he still couldn't hit the burger bomb. Is Tartaros gonna turn this whole thing around? No. No, he is not. Instead, he gets turned around and tossed inside out. Hold on, reversal. Then a spear! The spear by Tartaros! The same thing that put Kyutaro away on Rebellion. Kyutaro able to get out of that. Toss to the ropes. What is Kyutaro thinking this time? Goes under. Goes over. These two despise each other. Tartaros able to step out of the way. And this time, that elbow right to the jaw of Kyutaro Burgerberg. And Tartaros is looking to send him flying and set him up. And he is down. Let's go, Tartaros. So this is just, yeah, they're just brawling right now. This is just a brawl. This is not a legal match. The match ended when Kyutaro interrupted and essentially it cost Mondo this opportunity. Mondo, he went back, but he's got to be fuming. He probably went to the directly to the office of our general manager. But these two despise each other. The hate between these two has been festering, it's been growing, and Mondo's been unable to get a fair shot at Tartaros, the Fight Forever champion, since Mondo is the real victim in this rivalry between these two, as still getting choked out is Tartaros. Mondo thinking about what he wants to do next, what other damage he can inflict on the Fight Forever champion. Tartaros back up to his feet. Vertical base, but that might not last for too much longer as he's trying to choke him out on the ropes. Tartaros on the middle rope now. Not often do we see people hanging there. And he didn't really do much for it. Oh, from the ground. Burger bomb. Says, I'm not done yet. Let me do it again. Burger bomb. Kyutaro probably furious about what happened at Rebellion, but it ain't over yet. Hurricane Rana. Tartaros still has life in him. We talk about his bad back all the time. But Tartaros rages up saying, oh no. No, you're not getting me like that. Interrupting my match. Kyutaro German suplexed. Tartaros ready for him. Turns him around. And trying to, I think he was trying to yank and crank that neck, but look who's up to his feet first. No, we've seen him do this, not his back! Oh, Kyutaro. Oh my gosh, right there. Kaito's cleared! Yes! Yes! I mean, also, Kyutaro, it looks like he knocked him out with a single claw from his hands. But more importantly, Kaito's cleared, yes! That's awesome news! Man, Kaito Momoto, Luminary of the Stars. We should focus on what just happened, though. Kaito is cleared. With the bad news of Kyutaro essentially knocking, or I guess inflicting enough pain to make Tartaros pass out. Didn't give up, but he gave all that he could. Kaito's cleared! Yeah! We love that much, so you know what? Pop me back over. This is unfortunate. This is truly and sincerely unfortunate. I'm gonna talk to Makoto. We'll do something about Kyutaro, but I hate to be the bearer of bad news. I'm certain that Tartaros is gonna want Kyutaro again. You know, at most, or at the very least, man's about to get fined. Man's is certainly about to get fined. Let's celebrate. Yeah, let's celebrate Kaito being cleared. That is a big W. That being said, that didn't really go down. I'm gonna give Twitch their points back. Actually, it was a disqualification, but like I don't feel good about like giving handing out points on a DQ victory. We don't get those. That being said, it's the Cherry training arc. Uncle Iroh was asked by Cherry, hey, please, train me. I need to get better. Uncle Iroh said, no, I won't be training you. At least not alone. He will have his protege training alongside with him. It's Uncle Iroh and Gin on the Cherry training arc. But who will they be fighting tonight? Let's find out tonight. It is Cherry and Gin. With Iroh versus 5 minutes 4. The Twitch side, that's for you. On the YouTube side, let's talk about it. Let's talk about it. I don't even know if Gin is cleared actually. That's a bigger question. But it is the Cherry training arc. Cherry, notoriously awful in the ring. I don't pull any punches when it comes to commentary. Cherry has very much sucked. But I digress. Tonight we're gonna see how her training goes as the night continues and as things stay electric. Booga booga booga. Only Kaito Momoto, Luminary of the Stars, can save us from Mega Heel Kyutaro. Hey, Mans is cleared. You love to see it. And out first.
The following is scheduled for one fall. Introducing first, from Seoul, South Korea, weighing in at 107 pounds,
Gin is here. After the assault from Akechi, it took a while to convince him to be okay with coming back to the ring. It was a large part of Uncle Iroh saying you can't let an attack like that keep you down forever. It's gonna take a lot of mental and emotional fortitude to come back from what you did. Gen's still not 100% and still admittedly not mentally 100% after that attack. But he wants to do it for Uncle Iroh, he wants to do it for the fans, and most importantly, he wants to do it for himself. Gin. We talk about that training, what Iroh's training does, it builds strong characters like Gin. Can you do the same for Gin's partner tonight? We're talking Cherry Berry. Now, a lot of this stems from Cherry just wanting to be better in terms of a fighter, just in terms of a person, just in terms of just in general. Cherry wants to be someone, hey, you can rely on me. Hey, you know who I am? I'm Cherry Berry. When you hear that name, are you like, oh yeah, well Cherry, anybody could beat Cherry in the ring. A wet blanket could beat Cherry in the ring. Cherry doesn't want that. Cherry wants to be someone that her friends can rely on, someone that she can essentially defend. She can defend people, she can fight people, she can, you know, just be better. We'll see how this all plays out February. Even if Cherry was a complete jobber, that never wins. She should still stay because of her theme, which is crazy February. Although, you know, there are some people who's got some banger themes who don't do too well in the ring. I'm not going to point any fingers or say any names. But I agree with you on that front. Cherry. And a lot of this stemmed from last week, too. I think that might have been the tipping point. Not last week, but last Inferno. Ended up coming out to try and help Mona and Klee in a losing effort in which their team got swept and kicked where the sun don't shine several times by Futaba. Not a good time. Cherry, go show them what you can do. Pardon me. Let's see. You know what? We don't know who is fighting them. I would say, hey, maybe we should wait to vote, because they might be going up against, like, two juggernauts, you know? You feel me? But I don't think Uncle Iroh would have them do that. I was told Uncle Iroh, picks people who he thought, Fulgent. Okay, that makes sense. That does make sense. Uncle Iroh, I was told, picked people that wouldn't be physically trying to destroy them, physically trying to murder them, but people who wouldn't hold back when it came to competition. Fulgent, we know, is a Rumble superstar. Has not had that breakout moment, but Fulgent is here tonight to help Gin and Chariot train. Lucas said Fulgent, and the world said that is our rock star, that is our all-star. Potentially, who knows? Maybe he'll be a singles champion at some point. He's got a long way to go though. He can't just be Mr. Rumble, but being Mr. Rumble or Mrs. Rumble can elevate you to new heights. We saw Nimona was Miss Rumble for a little while and then came into her own right recently. In fact, you know what? I would honestly kind of like to see Nimona versus Rinka, although I also don't want to see Nimona get murdered, so maybe I don't. Do I think she could come out on top? I'm not sure. That's for the future. That's for the ladies backstage to decide who will be going up against Rinka. They got to bring their best. We'll see how it goes. Big announcement earlier in the night, Rinka will be fighting anybody that stands in her way at every Inferno and Fracture up until... Oh. Well, this one is interesting. This one's actually really interesting. I'll finish my thought later. Sayaka Maizono is everything I feel like Cherry wanted to be in her match last week. Sayaka decimated Hatsune Miku. Something that Cherry could not do. That was a Miku, like, I think it was one of Miku's first matches. It might have been her first actual match. And all of a sudden, bam, Sayaka said, nope, 1, 2, 3, down you go. It's freaking Sayaka. Sayaka Maizono, AV's favorite Danganronpa character. Hey, Sonic, don't do that. We can brawl. Sayaka, a former AWE champion. Yes, she was. She had a pretty, I won't say decent, but surprising AWE championship run. Was the one to dethrone Hina on her reign of domination. It's also very interesting that it seems like during this stretch of the year, we have somebody who feels very dominant. Last year, it was Hina. This year, it's Rinka with the AWE championship. Sayaka was the one who destroyed Hatsune Miku's credibility in one single pinfall. Sayaka versus Cherry. Gin versus Fulgent. Let's see it is. Let's see how it goes as the night kicks off. Alright. Fulgent immediately lifting Gin up. You gotta remember, this is... Oh, Cherry's still hurt. Gin is healed. First of all, yeah, Gin's healed. Cherry is not. But Gin, yeah. Oh, man, that's awesome. Gin, Kaito both got healed. Oh, but Gin's gonna have to do a little bit better than this as he gets dropped on his back to the knees by Fulgent, getting that foot up. And swiping that arm onto the mat. Ooh, double stomp. Right across the face. Gin, former tag team champion. Both of these gentlemen, I believe, had all-star performances in the same Rumble, actually. Gin went on to win that Rumble. Fulgent in that Rumble had the same amount of elimination. So, in that regard, they have a little bit of history together. I digress as I knock down my water bottle. We need to throw a party for all these people being healed. Yeah, it's been a good week for people recovering from injury, and that is one. And it's just one, baby. We got a long mixed tag match up ahead of us as that transition into a bulldog. Fulgent is taking it to the former AWE tag team champion again right now. Went for a German, but Fulgent lands on his feet. Big hands off the ropes. Ooh, misses wildly with that DDT. That might have been Gin's opportunity, but recovered quickly and hit a drop. Not a drop kick, but I guess like from the ground, a double leg kick. Tag made to Sayaka. Gin was unable to get any real offense off, as now we're seeing Cherry versus Sayaka. Went for the clothesline, but Sayaka was a hair faster. Knee first to the face of Cherry Berry. Former AWE champion in the ring right now goes under and sends Cherry flying as well. Kick right to the back. Cherry rolls up, big crossbody through her entire body into Sayaka. Reckless abandon, but Sayaka fires back. Off the ropes. Ooh, big crossbody into the pinfall, and that is one. Just one. Ooh, goodness gracious, Sayaka. As we said, these two aren't going to hold back. Now looking to injure Cherry, but definitely not willing to hold back. Sayaka saying, you saw me defeat that deity, easy peasy. If you want to be like me, able to take down Miku like that, you got a long ways to go. But this fight might beat something into you. And look at that, Iroh cheering from the outside, giving advice, patting the mat down, saying you got to get some reversals off. You got to know what to do. As Fulgent back in, it looked like Gin was going for a headbutt of sorts there. Instead, catches a knee right to the jaw, stomp to the arm, and an elbow right to the back. Stomp to the chest. Gin is starting to feel it. Kick right to the chest as well. Sayaka and Cherry should be in more than Gin and Fulgent, I believe. This is training for Cherry, after all, I'm pretty sure. Now, here's the thing. You can get a lot of training from watching as well. You learn reversals, you learn what moves may be coming at certain times. If Cherry is outside and still at least watching the match, that's for the best. Gin said that's how you get somebody down. Now you try it. Was able to duck the kick that time. Maybe Cherry is learning, but wasn't able to recover fast enough. Able to counter though, and now double axe handle to the back. It ain't pretty, but it is offense. Rub in the face of Sayaka on the mat. And an elbow right to the back. Stomp to the back of the neck. And look at that, Cherry has resiliency, that's crazy. Tag's been made, Fulgent versus Gin. Back in, big chops. But might be in danger in just a moment. Double knees. Oh, hold on, sneaky roll up. One. Gin saying, hey, look at that form. Iroh saying, study what Gin is doing carefully. Will Cherry be able to replicate that as the tag is made? We're seeing these frequent tags. Oh, this is gonna hurt. Man! Sliding knee right to the jaw. That's one. That's two. And that is a kick out. Kick out made, but look who stood right back up. Use that resiliency bar to try and get some offense on. Stood right back up. Heavy chops, heavy hands, heavy clotheslines, heavy everything. As we said, Cherry strikes, they're not graceful. They're kind of like a toddler who's trying to just give it their all to try and beat you up, but it doesn't really hurt. But Cherry's not toddler size. Those strikes can hurt. Cherry puts her whole body into those strikes. Oh, hold on. Tossing Sayaka towards Uncle Iroh. Senton. Outside the ring at 5. Turned around. Oh, was going for the signature outside the ring. Was maybe thinking about winning this thing by countout, but instead now Cherry's the one on the ground, writhing and struggling in pain. We're at a count of 8. Slides back in. Tossing Sayaka on the ropes, goes under. If Cherry can hit this move, then it could be in finisher territory. She is. Goes for the quick pinfall. Maybe got that from Uncle Iroh. Maybe try and sneak resiliency. Is just one going to take a whole lot more than that to pin the former AEW champion. The one who slayed the god that was Miku. Tag's been made. Getting back in. Iroh looks like looking on saying, hey, that was a good stint that you had. Face first into the mat. Fulgent stepping there for a second. Kick right to the chest again. Calling Gin up. Gin could be in trouble at this point. Oh my gosh, I thought Gin blocked that for a second, but Dragon Vein instead connects. One. And look at that, Cherry now has learned. And this is exactly why I believe Uncle Iroh called for this mixed tag team match, saying, hey, you need to practice getting in there and breaking up pins as well. That's something that Cherry was unable to do, and it may have cost her team the entire match when they had that 3v3 fight. What is going on here? Gin going crazy. Triangle drop kick out of the ring. And look at that, Sayaka even cheering on Gin. There's no bad blood between these two teams. These two were very willing to help them out. You love to see it. That's the kind of friendly competition we like to see here in the AWE. Oh, caught that. And it hit the knee. Cherry studying. It's like studying film. SOS. That's a move that we've seen. We might see later on tonight in our main event. Marin made that move popular in the AWE. Gin showing off that he can do it too. Crawling right back into the ring. Might be ready. Into the corner. Reversal by Fulgent. Went for that flying forearm, but you gotta see the speed again. Trying to show off right in front of Cherry, saying, hey, if you feel the vibrations on the ground, you gotta make sure you get out of the way. Grabbing the arms. Look at that. Beautiful moves by the man's Gin. My gosh. The audience is lit up. Up on his feet. Up in the sky. Just like Uncle Iroh. Fireball. Connects. And here's the thing. Gin could have gone for the pin there, but instead said, it's your world. It's your match. Going crazy. Big hits to Sayaka Mizuno. Oh, but a kick to the head. At that point, you gotta think maybe Cherry should have just called for the finisher, but instead, Sayaka may be taking... Oh! Wait a minute. Wait a minute. Oh, no. Oh, no. Absolutely tragic. They did not win. And it might have been one small mistake in the ring. It may have been that one moment of Cherry not going for the call-up for the finisher. And instead, these two take the victory tonight. There it is. Yeah, we need Sayaka to team up with Cleve someday. Perhaps. Is there no rope break in this match? There is rope break. I think Cherry's ability usage is still glitched. It might be. You know how, sometimes when you lose a lot of matches, you might lose the potential to get some abilities. But that match was a very good learning experience, at the very least, from Cherry. They still have some work to do, but this is more so like a benchmark. Now we know. Or at the very least, watch a Tommy or electric me back on. At the very least, Uncle Iroh now knows what he's dealing with. We saw, I would say, improvement from Cherry in the ring, but it was still that backstabber from Sayaka, and it was all over. What a fight. Hold on, let me get you guys your polls. Prediction, it was indeed the Mystery 2. For those who didn't vote Mystery, why didn't you do it? Y'all know all about Mystery. It's all about Mystery. What y'all talk about? It's all about the Mystery gang out here. I don't know if we need a poll for this one. Because I don't know if Makoto's gonna come out, actually. Eggman's gonna call out Makoto, but I don't know if Makoto's gonna come out, so I guess we'll see. We'll see together, so no poll for right now. If I need to put one up, I'll put one up in a second. But Eggman, as I think, must be on his way to the ring, potentially. I don't know. We'll see. Hey. Make it electric. We'll see what happens. I'm just as confused as you guys. We'll see what happens. Okay, yeah, Eggman is in the ring already. Makoto making his way down. Oh, wait, Makoto making his way down and not wasting any time. He did answer. He answered Eggman. He pushed the referee out of the way. The ref called off that they're brawling too. Yo, we can't have nice things tonight. We can't have nice things, and Makoto going crazy on Eggman. What's happening to What's happening to all of our horn bearers, man? First Mikon goes crazy, now Makoto? What's going on? You gotta keep in mind, though, Eggman's still mad. Eggman furious about what Makoto did. And now just watching, you would think that a man that was mad would actually go and attack him, but he just stares at him. He just stares at him saying, alright, now I'm gonna go get him. But he wasted his time, and Makoto back on top. Junko's loving this man. Saint Junko would never love this man. Saint Junko would want the best for Makoto. She wouldn't want him to do this. She would talk him out of it. That's my girl. See, the second Junko disappears, Makoto go crazy. Junko was the one who was keeping Makoto grounded. Hold on, went for a punch there. And, Eggman drops Makoto. Finally getting some offense. Last week, Makoto thrashed Dr. Robotnik. This time, Eggman is looking to finish Makoto off. Our king was embarrassed. But Makoto, that kick right to the mustache. And a Hurricane Rana by the luckiest man. Go Egg. Wait, I mean the other egg. Which egg? Which egg? Makoto is sick and tired of the disrespect. Apparently he is. But now look at this. Eggman on top in the clothesline. Honestly, these two are way more evenly matched than I would have expected. Makoto gets out of the way of the headbutt, the egg butt, and a big chop. Kick. Combination, but Eggman interrupts it. Back in charge, throws Makoto into the ropes, and he might be in trouble as that big eggy elbow goes right into the jaw. And Makoto's feeling worse for wear. This is what Eggman wanted. He said it doesn't have to be a match. If I can just beat you up, then I'll beat you up. I'll try to go off the ropes again. This time Eggman said, nah, we're not letting that happen. Lifting Makoto up, and again off the ropes. Hold on. Uppercut. And then Makoto again with the kick off the ropes. Is Makoto gonna get the better of Eggman for a second week in a row? Or I guess a second, 2 weeks in a row? In the corner, what's Makoto Naegi thinking? Apparently nothing anymore. Eggman now in control, lifting Makoto up on the shoulders. Samoan drop. And drops the arm of Mr. Naegi. Is Eggman? Oh no, I thought Eggman was about to go to the top rope. I think Makoto saw that too and he was like, I'd rather not get flattened tonight. He was about to be over easy. Wrenching at that arm. Eggman knows he has to stay on top of Makoto because he's got that finisher on lock. Into the corner again. Oh my gosh, lifting Eggman up. I don't know how he did it. He goes to the heavens above. What is Makoto thinking here? Begging for Eggman to get up. And again, that Hurricane Rana. The world's luckiest Hurricane Rana connects. I don't know why he's dragging him. He can't pin him, I don't think. The referee called off this match. What is he doing? Oh my gosh, he's trying to make Eggman pass out. He's trying to break his leg. He's trying to break Eggman's leg. Oh my gosh. Eggman luckily round enough to roll his way out of it. He tried to snap the leg of Eggman. And Eggman not too happy about it. Doesn't connect with all of that hit. Going for a choke slam. Gets all of it. Lifts him right back up. Maybe thinking about that. No, still not thinking about the eggplant set. I'm going to plant you down again with this choke slam. Oh, but Makoto deep arm drag. Eggman going to the well one too many times. Makoto, as we already saw, has his number. Lifting up again, Makoto. Oh my gosh, that kick. Square on the nose of Eggman. Stomp the ankle. He really might be trying to go after the legs of Eggman. Eggman pushes him off. Makoto still feeling this battle with Dr. Robotnik. Oh, missed that dropkick. Wait a minute. Wait a minute. Kaito's cleared. Nobody was knocked out. I'm not sure what happened there. They just stopped. They just stopped. I think Eggman was like, this is enough. But what is enough? That's our champion. Maybe enough means a championship match in the future. I'm not sure. That being said, it's electric. Who won? I don't think anybody won. I think it was just they needed to get that out of their systems, and I don't think they got it out of their systems, to be real. He's cleared. Kaito's cleared again, you guys. Let's go, Kaito. Goodness gracious. Y'all, we're certainly having a night, aren't we? I don't know what to tell you, but let's keep the show on the road. I can give you guys a poll for this. Let's see. We have Tag Team Turmoil. We got Wattpad. We got Crazy Axe-L. Put 5 minutes there. These two teams have been, you know, not having the best of times. The best of times, it's really been the worst of times. Let me get you guys a poll on the YouTube side as well. It is Tag Team Turmoil. It is Wattpad, and it is Crazy Axe-L. Alright, everybody got their stuff? Let's make this happen. I need to actually start the match. That would be wise of me. Interesting start. We've had, yeah, I was gonna say, we've had a lot of disqualifications tonight. Or matches just not start. Hopefully that changes for the rest of the show. But I digress. We have ourselves a card as, let me see. Will Mew even help her tag team partner? That's what I'm worried about. Mew has lost to Yuri 2 times now. And last time we saw Clover and Crazy Yoko Extra Large together, she decided not to help Clover out. I'm sorry, she decided not to help Crazy Yoko Extra Large out. Just went back and said, I think I'm over this. We'll see how it all plays out, though, tonight. as these two teams caught at a crossroads go toe-to-toe. As things get electric. And out first, it is Wattpad. Clover wants her heel run to be solo, apparently. Apparently so. I wouldn't be surprised if either of these teams, honestly, turned on each other in the next, like, before Ticket to Paradise. These two may be the two most unstable teams in the history of tag team action in the AWE. But apparently, at the very least, it's still Mew out in front. They still got audience doesn't love him either. Hello, how's it going? Welcome in, Kuzu. We are about to start this tag team turmoil match. We got a lot of action going on. How you doing, Kuzu? It's good to see you. Get your cameras. Get your camera out, Kuzu. Luckily, we've had some pretty good camera work in your absence so far. Now, as we've already heard, Yuri has already beaten you twice. One, you know, the referee had a little, you know, maybe didn't see anything there. But the second time, wait, what? During the entrance? What are y'all doing? Oh my gosh, Clover's going for a... No! My gosh, she stopped her from doing it, and instead Clover goes to the other side. And just, I don't even think she, is Mew having a conniption? Oh god! Oh, she's not okay! It almost looked like Clover let her out of that move, not for nothing, and let her roll out of the ring. She didn't get any of that. Instead, Yuri getting rocked, getting clocked. Crazy Oko Extra Large staring her down as this match rolls on. Wait! Clover attacking Extra Large! Yuri trying to stop her here. And Mew going after Yuri! No shot! These teams are going crazy! What's going there? Did they turn on each other? Did they turn on their teams? What's going on? It looks like maybe Clover and Mew were colluding. No shot, I called this, said the wind. You very much did. As this continues going on. Oh my gosh. I need to give you guys different polls. Wait a minute. Oh boy. Delete. Oh man, goodness gracious. We talked about these teams being at a crossroads, but ain't this the truth? Wait, here, Yuri, and XL, Mew, and Clover? Oh man, I wasn't ready for this. I wasn't ready for this. New poll, who dis? Yuri XL. That's not how you spell Yuri, but I'm Russian now. Clover and Mew. Goodness gracious. Alright, I need to unpack here. Oh boy! Oh boy! And now we're seeing these two teams go after each other. Extra Large throwing legs at Clover. Mew focusing on Yuri, but unable to get the job done there. And it looks like these two may have turned the tide after that quick assault. Got on the same page quickly. Figure 4 leg lock. And turned the pressure around now. Kuzu, please remove yourself from Clyde's cheeks. I need you to get a choke slam onto the knee by XL. And look who's going for the pin on our old partner. And now all alone in there. Oh, not all alone. Yuri's still getting right back up, but they are teaming up against poor XL. No, they're still going after each other's partners. Or former partners. I'm not sure what to go on here. This is crazy. Clover goes flying into XL. Yuri trying to almost end Mew's career, and Mew able to get a boot up as she climbs the ropes, and a big clothesline. Imagine if this is the way that Mew can finally pin Yuri. Imagine if that is what happens. But Yuri furious about this. Oh my gosh, jabbed the kendo stick into the chest of Mew. Oh my gosh. Okay, what are the new team names? I wasn't prepared for any of this. Clover, Mew, I don't know. Yuri, XL. I'm not even sure if Yuri and Crazy Axe-L want to team up. They're teaming up out of necessity right now, out of survival, because I don't think Mew's gonna hold back, and I don't think Clover's gonna hold back either, and she's taking it to XL right now. Mew finally going wild, giving Yuri a piece of her mind, a taste of her medicine, but Yuri with the reversal, and right now Clover's the one getting tossed. And off the ropes drop kick. Hold on a minute, could this be the end of Clover's run tonight? Kick out of one. Man, okay. Extra large Yuri maybe. As for Mew and Clover, I have no idea. You know, you guys can brainstorm in the comments. Really, I'm not sure if Yuri and XL even want to team up right now, but I think they have to team up right now. And after an assault to start this match, reversal there, and look at this, XL might become victim to the butterfly effect by Mew. And off the ropes too, oh my gosh. And she's trying to break those long legs of XL. This previous alliance, it's certainly over. She's trying to take out the kicks. Yuri luckily able to get in there. Mew looking around. Turns XL around. Kick by Clover. And a roll up onto Yuri. No resiliency, that's one. But it is just one. And look at that, XL forced to roll out of the ring. And now Mew saying, hey. Wait, Mew saying, I'm going after her. Now new partners, it looks like. Or at least colluders. And the axe ending, instead of the climactic ending, would be an interesting way to call this one closed. But it is an interesting way to say resiliency is burned. My gosh, turned around, but reversing right back saying, hey, I always do it better. Onto the table, that's one, that's two. Clover doesn't have resiliency, had to kick out without it. Oh my gosh. A battle of the crossroads. You know what, when we said it was two teams, at a crossroads, it might have been more serious than we thought. These two going back to back, neck to neck, and XL, ugh, head first into the mat, and still Mew's going crazy saying, hey, gonna make sure you stay down. Has kendo stick in hand and wails away at XL, turned around, may need to focus in because look on the inside of the ring, going for that figure four again. Clover could have to tap out here. No, turned around and look at that, Mew was there to break it up. Mew, I'm thinking, wants that pin on Yuri, lifts her up, but Yuri saying, I'm still better than you, better than the both of you, but can't beat them 2-on-1. XL trying to get a weapon to equalize things, but right now they're just ganging up on Yuri. They're ganging up on the poor girl. And now we're seeing those two partners go toe-to-toe. Mew knows her better than anyone else. Clover tried to go for the spear, took out of the way, and look again. No, not onto the ladder. XL, no! The back of her neck onto the bottom rung of the ladder. 1, 2, and it's not it. Oh my gosh, it's not it. I thought she was paralyzed. But that might be it. 1, 2. Yuri kicks out 2. Oh my gosh, they can't keep them down. Mew thinking about something dastardly. Clover saying, I should have chucked you the day that I teamed up with you. The day that you lost this for me. Oh my gosh, kicked her in the back of the leg. XL might not be able to stand on her own 2 feet anymore. And not onto the ladder, not onto the ladder! And she hits the pedigree, but she's gotta focus. XL's gotta be out. Oh my gosh. Oh my gosh.
Here are your winners.
They killed XL. the back of her neck into the ladder, the front of her face into that ladder. Oh my, she brought that ladder into the ring, and it was her own downfall. Oh my gosh. Both of these two think they needed a victory, and I think the way that they said we should go about it is without our baggage. That's gotta feel great for Clover as they point each other out. Oh my gosh. Y'all, Yuri got so distracted taking it to Mew, she forgot to help out her new partner. I'm sure Yuri was furious. Yuri was seeing red. She wasn't even focused on XL. She was focused on getting revenge on Mew. And look, I'll be real, this has got to be long from over. My gosh. Put the electricity back on me. That's crazy. Okay, surely nothing will go wrong with the golden ticket, right? I don't know at this point, who knows? I'm crossing my fingers. Makoto pulled out 3 very interesting competitors, so we'll see how it all plays out, right, you guys? Maybe everything will be okay, because I don't think we've had a match where nothing's gone crazy. I'm screaming. And streaming. As this night goes on, wow. As much as I like Wattpad name, they were not functional as a team. And here's the thing. I think they were functional for a long time, actually. I think they were functional for a good bit of it, however, things turned themselves around when Mew went into business for herself, for lack of better terms. Let me get it over to here. It was actually Clover and Mew taking the W. Over here, you guys were on the YouTube side at the very least. It was indeed Clover and Mew as golden ticket qualifier. We have, much like we had 3 new names to the AWE from one side, the ladies' side, Makoto said, or rather, I'm sorry, we have done this. We said, hey, we're gonna do this. It's gonna be a good time. I choked on a popcorn because I thought you said you were streaking. I'm not streaking, I promise. We have, I can type them in now. And I'll give them to you, yeah, that's gonna have to be good enough. That's gonna have to be good enough. Yeah, we'll do it like that. Yep, that'll be good. Also, welcome in, Cat. How you doing? We are right in the middle of our show, and we're about to see who qualifies for Golden Ticket. Right here, right now, as things hopefully calm, right? Things are calm now? Who's out first? Yeah. Yes, Golden Ticket is actually a chamber match. When is OC Revolution? It is in 8 days. It is next Saturday. I don't know who this is, actually, based on the music. Wait a minute. Is that Arvin's dad? That's Arvin's dad! What's Arvin's dad doing here? Well, whatever. Apparently Arvin's dad is here. Alright, off to that chaos. Who's joining me in the Golden Ticket chamber match? We'll see. It could be Arvin's dad. He came home with the milk. That's crazy. Is this all scientists, guys? Because if so, I don't know. I kind of do know, but we'll see. I may have made a mistake. Let's see how this plays out. Arvin's dad is here. That's a Wolf Butler, Von Lycan. Hold on. We have a professor. We have a Wolf Butler. I don't know who's gonna be third at this point. I may have made mistakes. It's crazy. A furry, let's go. Wolf Butler from ZZZ. Who would have thunk? Stepping in. You know what? I would be afraid of him. Mans has crazy kicks. Not for nothing. Kuzu, I'm eating popcorn. Trap, stop trying to kill me with your comments. Alright, you guys, over under how many times will Sonic Gaming choke on his popcorn tonight? Over under 5. Granted, I think we're already at 2. He big. He is a large wolf. Not for nothing. I have a reputation for attempted murder. We got a Wolf Butler. We got a Professor. Who else do we got? Oh my gosh. Oh my gosh. This is wild. This is crazy. King DDD is also here. What a world we live in. I don't even know what to expect from this match. That is a big lad. We got 3 boys. And one of them's going on a golden ticket. But they are all signed to the AWE. DDD, calm down. We don't... Our pyro budget. Hold on. Well, hold on a minute. DDD, it's the name you should know. Crazy. A king. He's here to catch the... Oh my gosh. Luckily, Kirby's not here. But, you know, sometimes we have people, and then, you know, that might be, who knows, maybe Kirby is on the horizon. Oh, no. Triple threat elimination, and, oh, he's big, actually. Von Lycan, it looks like he's taller than DDD, but he sure ain't heavier. DDD is a big boy. I'm worried for Arvin's dad, but you know what? Maybe like father, like son, he is the underdog in this fight. Maybe he'll come out through. That could be the case. Can you imagine if Arvin makes it on the golden ticket and so does his dad, and they start one-on-one, and then the two will have to stare each other down? Oh, man. That's a world that we could see as the DDT lands. Oh! It looked like the Professor was trying to go off of the ropes, but it did not work out in his favor. Went for a dropkick to the back. Von Lycan with those knees. We talk about the kicks from the Wolf Man, the Wolf Butler, but let's look at the kicks from Professor Toro as well. Von Lycan rolling out of the ring. It's anything goes tonight. It is triple threat elimination. One of these gentlemen will be going on to golden ticket to make a name for themselves, and one of them will get their very first win tonight. Lift it right back up. Let me see. That would be amazing. King of the Cheeks. Is this the human Toro or the AI Toro? I don't know. I'm unsure. We'll see. No, he's just gonna leave the match. Just like he left his kid. Is crazy. All we need is the cave mother. Uh-oh. Boom! Dropped him and dropped the legs specifically on the steel steps. What is Toro doing? He's taking it to DDD. Triple D's. Kick to the back. DDD back up. Toss the Professor back in, but here's the thing. That ladder we saw made the wildest difference. Oh! Oh, I don't know if he's alive anymore. Oh my gosh, just one. Goodness gracious. Dragging around. You are correct. DDD definitely did get his hammer. He needs to go back out and get it. Oh no, Von Lycan. Oh my god, oh god, DDD. Hey, we talk about moves and how they hurt, but at least they're a little bit safe. You know, safe moves that hurt. That won't save. He just threw mans as a... Professor Toro's got that signature on lock, but Von Lycan with a reversal, trying to stay in this thing, and a wicked kick by our Wolf Butler. Toss in the corner. I tried to go after the Professor, but instead... DDD lifting up. Poor Von Lycan's kind of been 2v1, but I'll tell you what, he's still doing okay. Double, no, not a double stomp, a super kick right to the skull of DDD. But I'll be real, it did no damage to him. Man's ate it. That's a big old guy right there, and he's a king for a reason. Up in the corner. Another big kick, but from behind, DDD takes out Von Lycan again and now goes after the Professor. Headbutt, but Von Lycan, oh my gosh, stomp from behind! Stomp from behind! DDD's down for 1, for 2, and he kicks out. Oh my gosh. Yo, that was crazy. Stomp from behind is crazy. Kick to the head. Von Lycan might have to... nope, kicked out at 2 as well. Y'all, this is insanity. This is insanity, and there he is, DDD looking to take out the trash. Tosses it in there, but look at... oh my gosh, Professor Toro. Going crazy out there with that move. 1, 2, Von Lycan still in, no resiliency. A show between these 3, and I'll be real, I don't know who's gonna do it. Reversal. And oh, from behind. Kick. Went for another kick, but oh my gosh, catches all of them. DDD now in a lot of trouble too. He's down for 1. He's down for 2. Is he down for resiliency? No, still not resiliency from any of these 3. My gosh. That's crazy. In the corner. Von Lycan with a reversal. Professor reversing right back. Toro, oh my gosh, he almost caught him with a drop kick on his way down. Oh, but now he's alone in there with DDD, turns him around. Oh, dropped him on his skull! Oh my gosh! 1, 2, resiliency burn from DDD, all his brains! Oh! Professor Toro's going wild, man! I looked at Von Lycan, why didn't anyone tell me ZZZ had furries? Yo, ZZZ go a little wild sometimes. Toss into the, oh, reversal. Ugh, takes down Professor Toro. And now, Von Lycan might be in some trouble, dropped on the ropes, but from behind, a knee right to the back, and wisely DDD's rolling out of there. Shot to the back. Tossed in, leg to the face, Von Lycan kicks back up, but another shot right to the skull, and now he's trying to burn resiliency, which Von Lycan doesn't have right now. That's 1, that's 2. Kick out. Kick out indeed. Knee to the face. And there's the camera blocker right there. DDD said, I hope you enjoyed seeing this match when pinfalls happen. Oh my gosh, yo, hold on. Professor Toro's going wild. Yo, someone's gotta stop him. Oh my gosh. DDD might be out. 1, 2. Clyde! No! Toro, yo, what is he? What is he? No, my gosh, he killed him! What is going on? Yo, Professor Toro going crazy. Professor Toro's going crazy. Oh my gosh. He just threw it in his head and now he's busted open. Oh my gosh. Yo, this is nuts. This is wild. Von Lycan back in. Getting dragged now by Professor Toro, able to get out of it. This is to say that this is crazy? We called him an underdog? Oh, wait, hold on. What's going on here? Bowing DDT. And he's been graced 1, 2. He's been cleaned up, no kick out, and no resiliency. No kick out, no resiliency. I don't know what Von Lycan's gonna do because Professor Toro crazy apparently. Someone asked if this was AI Toro or regular Toro. I think it might be AI at this point. Tossed him in the trash, much like the butler that he is. Says, hey, you're out of here. What does he got going on here? Off the ropes, kick! Right to the temple. And here's the thing, Toro still doesn't have resiliency built up. Now he does. On the reverse, though, Von Lycan doesn't have resiliency built up. And Toro has a finisher on lock if he decides to use it. Kick right to the back. Von Lycan starting to turn things around. Couple kicks to the head. Off the ropes, moonsault. Doesn't go for the pin. Knows that Toro still got a lot of fight left in him. Those kicks again. Big chops. Reversal. Saved himself. He was this close from being stunned. Tosses him. Oh, his hand collided with that ladder. May have broken a knuckle. Now has the trash can in his hands, puts it back down, no longer has the trash can in his hands, and instead says, "This is my AWE now. Welcome to the future. The future is now." But Von Lycan steps out of the way, lifts up the steps and drops it on, oh my gosh, on Professor Toro. Oh my gosh. Avi, do you like GOT or HOTD? Alright, so what is this? Game of Thrones? Or hello on the door? I don't know. Those are my two guesses. I need you to write the words out. Oh, hold on. Standing Spanish Fly. Y'all, these two are going crazy. House of Dragon. House of the Dragon, I understand. Hey, look, I was almost there. Uh-oh. Tossed towards the steps and Game of Thrones. So I was right on one of them. I've not seen either to completion. Reversal. Turned around. Oh, no! Oh, my gosh. I haven't seen either in full. I like what I've seen of Game of Thrones. That's just a time commitment that I don't have. I haven't seen any of House of the Dragon, actually. How good is it? On the outside, yeah, on the outside is crazy. Game of Thrones is one of the worst endings ever. Yeah, I've heard that. I haven't seen it personally because, you know, I'd be spoiling myself if I ever do want to watch it. But I digress. Go Wolf Boy. You, I remember you. Let's see. Uh-oh. Ugh! Von Lycan going wild. As I said, he's an icy boy. He loves his kicks. And he could clean up tonight. He's waiting for Toro to get back in, turns him around. Oh, smart. Smarter than the professor as he sends him down. That might be resiliency, exactly what he needed. 1, and that's 2, and that is resiliency. He may just beat the professor yet. Off the ropes. If he hits this, it might be over. Goes directly for the pinfall. No, he doesn't. He doesn't do it. He's got it. If he went for the pinfall, it might have been all over. Instead, he waits and he calculates, saying, hey, maybe I'll just use this trash can. Drops it on the professor. Professor rolls back up. Oh, but out of nowhere, almost on the trash can, takes out Von Lycan too. 1, 2, and that's resiliency. It's anybody's match. Oh my gosh. Toss the trash can. Oh my gosh, but it ricocheted up, and it might have knocked him out. Did you see the trash can ricochet up and hit him in the back of the head? Professor Toro saw it. But a reversal didn't knock him out enough. Reverse DDT. Von Lycan could come out on top because of that. Stomps Toro's chest in. And says, this trash can, oh man, this thing hurts. Oh, but again, standing right back up. Both going for kicks. Toro up a little bit faster. Off the ropes, but Toro catches him. Face buster, X Factor. He's down. Von Lycan crawling to the corner saying, you can't pin me here. Ring IQ's kind of crazy. Gets his foot up. Toro turned around. Whip the arm. And there's that kick right to the skull. Gets that trash can again. It hasn't worked the last 2 times, but third time, right in between the eyes, might be the charm as he's setting up for it. Ladies and gentlemen, count your blessings, count your days, because Toro is out cold, but he's too tired to capitalize. He's trying to crawl to the pinfall. You gotta get there. You gotta get there to get the pin, Von Lycan. You gotta get there. He just barely stands back up, and that's 1. That's 2, and that's 3. Oh my gosh. Wow. That's crazy. It was almost over, but he could not capitalize. He's busted, he's bloodied, but just narrowly got the pinfall. Von Lycan goes on to golden ticket. Give Toro's flowers. Oh, 100%. They're all officially signed, but what a match those 3 put on. Oh my gosh. Y'all, that was a match. Hold on. Let me see here. It's good I recommended it's not for sensitive people because of the subjects in it could be triggering. Fair enough. AV needs to narrate WWE matches. You know what? One day we might have just like a SmackDown or a Raw watch-along. Let me see. Pokedex Factor. He's too tired, yo. Everybody was on the edge of their seats when they saw him pass out afterwards. I was like, he might not get it. Luckily, he was able to get to his feet, claim the victory. Von Lycan goes on the golden ticket with Golden. Oh man, if you want your picks potentially to go on the golden ticket, just like tonight with Von Lycan, up there or over there or over there or somewhere yonder this screen, there is a link to enter your golden ticket submissions. Those end right after Fracture, so get them in while you can. Put me back on the screen. Wow. Fire match. I have no idea what's going on right now, but Von Lycan picks up a big victory. Welcome in, Koku. We're watching wrestling, or I guess we're simulating some matches in the AWE. Welcome in. My gosh. Whew. Alright. Let's continue. Good on Von Lycan. First time in the AWE. Went crazy. AV, do Dottore ASMR, you two go on a dinner date. It's gonna be a lot of me screaming and saying, I don't want to be here. Get me out of here. That being said, we got Sakura Ogami from Danganronpa. We got Firefly from Star Rail. They're about to go one-on-one tonight. I'm excited for it. It's gonna be a fantastic match, I believe. The Wolf Butler won. We love our Von Lycans. If you haven't seen ZZZ, he is incredible, I do admit. Love that man. Hey, I need 100,000 pancakes. I need 100,000 pancakes to go on a dinner date with Dottore. 100,000 pancakes and I'll do it. Here. It's a singles match. It's Sakura Ogami. It's Firefly. 1v1, it's about to go down. Oh, it's already loaded too? You love to see it? Okay, okay. Do it, save the pancakes. Singles match on the Twitch side. It is Sakura. It is Firefly. Give them about 5 minutes for entrances. Alright, great. Whew. I saw DDD and as a pro Kirby. Honest, I wish I didn't. I didn't vote Lycan. You like it? I love Von Lycan. I really do. Also, how you doing, Koku? Good to see you. Sakura got the win if Firefly doesn't have Sam. Well, we saw as the electricity continues tonight. We've seen Firefly compete once. She's She's very new to the AWE. But when she competed, she sure enough did have Sam. So, you know, so we'll see about that. No, I'll trade my brother's Pokemon cards, then do the date with Dottore and Panta. No. No, I wouldn't survive. All I know about ZZZ is Burnus, and Burnus is in the main event tonight, tag team action. I'm doing great. I missed the Kirby autism, sadly. Nobody asked me about Kirby lore anymore. You came to the right place. We have a lot of Kirby lore people in here. Not a lot, but we have a couple who, they're like, hey, the Kirby lore, bring it on. Bring it to me. Hi, Sakura. Lamau. Hi, Sakura. Not the first time we've seen you fight today. Wait, what? That's crazy. Kirby lore people sign me up. No, wait, I love Kirby lore. I was gonna say. Arrow's definitely your homie. And there is Firefly. Sakura's had a lot of losing efforts against March 7th recently, and demanded, if I can't beat her, maybe I can beat Firefly. Somebody March 7th chose to be here in the AWE. We'll see how it all plays out tonight. Kirby lore, sign me up. Nah, give me the Warhammer lore, Lamau. Hell yeah. If you want some Kirby lore, give me a hell yeah. Stone Cold Steve Austin 2025. He said it, not me. It's a quote. Firefly. Second match in the AWE, almost came up clutch with a W. was able to pin Mahiru, but got caught off guard by Charlotte and took a pinfall loss there in a triple threat match. Did not qualify for golden ticket because of it. Tonight, she has a little bit of, you know, a little bit of a challenge ahead of her. Can she defeat the former All-Star champion, the former Fight Forever champion in Sakura Ogami? Let's see it play out. And she is definitely, she's got the Sam. And she knocks Sakura down with a single punch. Taken down again. Sakura's got to be ready for this. Up in the sky and down. Suplex. I'll tell you what. Sakura could be in a little bit of trouble here. Neck breaker. Let me see. She's from Honkai Star Rail Kuzu. That is correct. This is Firefly from Honkai Star Rail. The same place March 7th is from that we know and love. And now, oh, goodness gracious. Ugh! I was gonna say Sam, incredible fighter, but don't take too much away from Sakura Ogami. If there's anybody who could defeat Firefly without being caught off guard, it's Sakura Ogami. Let's see it play out. Sakura, as we know, wearing that knee brace. Not feeling 100%, never feeling 100% ever again because of that attack from Boss years ago. But still clear to compete and still able to use that leg if she needs to. And boy, is she gonna need to tonight against a very game Firefly as a clothesline lands in the corner. Targeting the arms, which is interesting, and you know, maybe even respectful at this point. A lot of people go directly after the knee of Sakura. They see Sakura is an elite fighter, I gotta get that knee out of here, but look at this, really going after the arms now as she's locked into that submission hold, but Sakura powering out against Firefly, and that armor is crazy. Hold on, Sakura lifting Firefly up. Tossed, and tossed again. Isn't this cheating using Sam? I don't know, but this seems like it wouldn't Firefly in the AWE. It does. There are certain things that Firefly can't use with that armor very clearly. But as it is, oh, hold on. Something needed for survival, we allow it here in the AWE. Taken down. A punch to the back. Sakura already has that finisher because she raged up earlier. And Firefly may be, in a little bit of danger. She was thinking about that good knee. She still hits a little bit of a good knee right there. Drag into the corner. Going again, stomp to the arm. And a stomp to the midsection, and a stomp everywhere. And oh no. Oh man, a Firefly, you gotta get out of the way. That's the good knee, and it connects, gets all of it. That's one. That's two, and a knee from Sakura. Knocks out the best of them. That's resiliency. Burn. And Sakura, this may be a lot of the rage that Sakura had from before, from losing to March 7th, and essentially a few moves in 10 seconds. Ugh! And a neck breaker. We're to count of two. Wait a minute. Firefly a step faster. And, oh my gosh, a slam onto the... Oh, wait, hold on. What's going on here? Back into the ring. Sakura gets rocked by Firefly there. Sakura, you gotta get back in the... You gotta get back... Is Sakura leaving? Oh my... Sakura was about to bail on this fight! Sakura was about to bail on this fight! Firefly sends her back in! Sakura low-key cowardly in that moment! Dragged center of the ring. But Sakura returns fire. You have to imagine, maybe that wasn't Sakura leaving. Kick out. Maybe not leaving because she wanted to leave. Maybe leaving, maybe as like a... essentially a pity for Firefly, saying, I don't wanna destroy this girl. I don't wanna just take her out. Maybe she was leaving saying, if I stay in there any longer, I'm gonna do what I did to Iroh. Maybe it's PTSD from Sakura. You have to imagine that hit Sakura hard. We heard from Sakura after that match. Sakura was crying outside of medical. Maybe Sakura doesn't want to have to do that to anybody again. As a kick lands on Sakura Ogami. Sakura fighting back. Firefly returns fire. And ladies and gentlemen, that Firefly stomp connects. 1, 2, and resiliency burned as well. She can do whatever she wants. I will say bailing in a fight doesn't seem like something Sakura would do, and that's the thing. We've always heard her say it various times. The Sakura then and the Sakura now are two different Sakuras, and again locking that thing in deep. Sakura might have, in fact, I won't even say might. Sakura definitely has traumas from everything that's happened to her this year. An imposter, essentially tearing apart her marriage. Having to take that marriage into a cell and nearly destroy her own spouse. That stuff, it hurts you. It tears you apart mentally, and another kick out by Firefly. If that doesn't tell you where Sakura is right now mentally, I don't know what will. And a kick, oh, hold on. Kick doesn't connect, Sakura able to get the reversal. Firefly slowly getting up. Reversal from Firefly. And a big clothesline turns Sakura inside out. Goes for the pinfall. This could be it. 1, 2. Sakura down. I've never seen Sakura so unsure of herself in the ring. Also, it signed me out of combined chat, which doesn't happen super duper often, but we'll get there. She doesn't deserve this, man. She doesn't. I'm willing to agree with you on that. She does not deserve this. Alright, there we are. I'm back. Hurt. That hurts me. She doesn't deserve this at all, man. Whatever. We gotta find who that imposter was. We gotta find who that imposter was. Not for nothing. Because that imposter, they've mentally traumatized Sakura. They've mentally traumatized Iroh. Like, we all didn't recognize the Sakura we saw in that moment. The Sakura who was like, I don't want to fight this fight. The Sakura who backed away from a fight. Wild. Hurt. Didn't want to hurt someone. And maybe that's why March was able to come up clutch against Sakura 2 times in a row. Unknown. We need to find the imposter among us. Among us? I digress. Put me back in. Let's talk. Very interesting development in that fight. Big win for Firefly, but kind of a tragic moment for Sakura Ogami. We got 2 more matches as this show rolls on. We could see a little bit of a banger here. It is Cassius Bright, Shin, Tsukimi. Cassius said, hey, you got spunk in. You might not be champion, but I saw you runner-up, king of the ring. How about you and I go toe-to-toe? Shin, why did that sound like the Incredibles music? You know what? I kinda hear it. Now that you say it, I do kinda hear it. Alright, and now, here we go. It is ultimate good guy Cassius Bright. It is Shin. Going one-on-one tonight, which, you know what, Shin might slowly be becoming a little bit of an ultimate underdog too. Firefly takes the victory as, let me give Twitch their side. Cassius Bright and Shin. Could Shin pull off a great underdog victory tonight? Being able to get Cassius Bright down or make him tap It's not something many people have done, and if I think back, it might be something only only Kaito's done, potentially. I'd have to go back and check. There might be somebody else who's been Cassius Bright, but I think it may have only been Kaito. Regardless, let's get electric. Let's see this match. Here we go. I'm still so salty. Why are you so salty? Alright. I do agree this fight felt off. This wasn't something normal, otherwise she would have beat Firefly. Potentially. Firefly's still no slouch. I'm witnessing my wife fall from grace when she literally did nothing wrong. Oh, this world is cruel. This is true. Sakura, who had a great start to the year in terms of wins, had a awful start to the year in terms of emotion. We'll see what that plays out. Will Sakura be able to recover? And now, Cassius Bright. The whole golden ticket thing, hey, it's Al-Haytham's fault for cashing in on that guy, Cassius Bright. He should have waited for Eggman to win. I think Al-Haytham could have beat Eggman, but right now, Cassius Bright, he's on top of the world. He's up here. He's on the upper echelon of champions. I can't wait to see who he fights at Ticket to Paradise, because I'm sure they'll put on an unashamed banger, or he'll hit him with a counter and it'll be over just like that. Cassius Bright, our all-star champion. The Divine Blade. Void and Helix. You love to see it. He's the man that makes baby faces in his matches. He is. He is. And you know what? You'll love to see it. Does anyone here play Marvel Rivals? Who's your favorite character? I have not ever played Marvel Rivals. It looks fun. Looks fun, not for nothing. My GOAT is here. Much better than John Cena. That's sellout. Hey, you know what? You're right. Forget John Cena. Miss me with that guy. It's all about Cassius Bright. Tonight he goes toe-to-toe with the runner-up king, Shin. And a lot's got to be on Shin's mind, too. There's some sort of game that's going on. Gonta's face is on that list, and that's his tag team partner. They're the Bug Hunters. You gotta think a lot of that's weighing on his mind. You hate to see it. We all broke up with John Cena. We did, but we didn't break up with Cassius Bright. Cassius Bright is a father. Is I guess, a husband, but also former husband, kind of. Lost his wife. It is, essentially, lost his wife in a war, you know, ways back. Tragic times. Cassius has been through a lot, and that's something I want to bring up. Spoiler-free territory for the most part. Cassius Bright has been through so much, and he believes it's those experiences that make him the man that they did today. Because those same experiences could have made somebody truly and spectacularly awful and twisted. But look at how he came out, look at his decisions, and now he's on top of the world, and he's here to help anyone who needs his help. And tonight he goes toe-to-toe with Shin Tsukimi. And I'll tell you what, Shin's an underdog in this fight, to say the least. I'm not sure if he's going to be able to get anything in this one. I want to see more Estelle Bright in AWE. She's only been in the AWE one time? 2 times? Maybe 2 times. I believe twice. I think one time she fought at Valentine's Violence, and I think once at AV Mania. That sounds about right. But let's see this all play out. Cassius. Oh my gosh, same move, same brain. But Shin a step faster afterwards. Shin, can you imagine if Shin is going to be someone who takes out Cassius Bright, takes him down for a count of 3, earns the respect of Cassius Bright tonight? Could be Shin running high. Could be Shin potentially for a future AWE All-Star Championship match. But it ain't gonna be easy to take this man down as he kicks him right in the gut. I'm sure he's totally got this. I'm not coping. We'll see about that. It's my boy failure, Shin. Okay, look. He is not a boy failure in the AWE. When we talk about boy flops, we know who we talk about. Shin's not one of them. Hold on a minute. Tossed. Almost tossed into Clyde. Clyde, do a little glitching out. It's the last thing he can do. Lift it right back up. Yanking the arm, sending it right down there. Stomp onto the elbow. And a kick right to the head. Hold on a minute. 1. Shin has a lot of fight left. And an uppercut by Shin. Shin's kind of taking it to Cassius Bright. Hold on a minute. Hold on a second. Through the ropes. Clothesline into the chest of Cassius Bright. Hold on a minute. Into the pin. 1. And just like Shin, kick out of 1. Cassius has a lot of fight left too. Cassius fires back. This time he goes on the ropes. No, Shin stops him. Drives him back into his knee. Bro can't even do a push-up right. Hey, don't worry. Shin has been training in the AWE. I believe he can do up to 3 push-ups now. This is great, great progress for Shin. But now he's getting in there and getting worn down by Cassius Bright. Shin rolls through. Using his entire head like a torpedo into the chest of Cassius. Cassius now starting to really feel this match. But Shin might be feeling it a little bit more. Off the ropes. Oh my gosh, DDT! When Cassius hits him, man, puts a little bit more stank on it. My gosh. Shin on the ropes. What's Cassius Bright thinking here? Takes him down, shoulder tackle. He's still, I think he's thinking about going outside. He is. But Shin already back up to his feet. May have been an unwise move from Cassius. Bright dropped him right on his neck. Oh, but look at this. Plucked him out of the sky. But Shin with the reversal. He was going for that double. Oh, wait a minute. And that might be perfect to set up the arms of Cassius. Shin may pull this thing off. Yanking at those arms. He reversed the double helix attitude adjustments from Cassius Bright. The true nature of all things is what he calls it, but Shin, you gotta get him back into the ring. You're at a count of 6. Shin, I would say, has the upper hand. We're at a count of 7. Is Cassius gonna make it back? We're at a count of 9. He gets back. He steps in there. Has him up on the shoulders again. Not hitting that double attitude adjustment. Instead dropped onto the head. And now, oh, what is he setting up for here? Off the ropes. Ooh, decapitating Shin on the bottom rope. Jumps right back in. Hits him. Turns him around. Back to the mat. Oh my gosh, the bracer hold. The bracer hold's locked in. Not the finisher variant, so punching Cassius right in the nose. Shin, a submission expert. Able to get out of that. Goes after the knee. Tries to knock down the mighty tree that is Cassius Bright. But instead, Cassius still up. Face buster again to the mat as these two are starting to tear the house down. Shin back up. Kick. What is he doing here? Up and around. What is he doing here? Goodness gracious, Cassius crazy with it. He's crazy with it. Up on the top, going for that Phoenix splash, up and around, but Shin rolls out of the way and then rages up. He knows that if he hits that armbar twice, it's over. It's curtains for Cassius Bright. Shin. Wait a minute. Little Shin power. I didn't know Shin had power. Cassius struggling on the ropes. Shin saying, I can do this. The audience backing him. Clotheslines Cassius out of the ring. And he's staying on him, y'all. Shin going crazy. Those 3 push-ups go crazy. The power of a new push-ups, right? Oh my gosh, DDT on the outside. Y'all, what is it? Cassius out here having 5-star matches with everybody. That's crazy. It's not crazy. I shouldn't be surprised. Shin stepping back in the ring. He's got 2 arm bars on lock. Clyde. He tried to use one of the arm bars. Reversal. And a clothesline by Cassius Bright. Big clothesline by Cassius Bright. He looks around. Elbow right to the chest of Shin saying, I gotta set something up. What is he setting up? He's going to the corner. What does he have from the corner? Oh, no. Shin, you better watch your jaw because Cassius Bright... Wait, Shin was a step too... He was a step too slow. Or rather, a step too short. Cassius didn't measure the distance right. Shin, being short, may have saved him. Head whipped. And a kick right to the head. And then goes for the pin. 1, 2, it might be resiliency at this point. This match has been going on for a minute. These two know that they have to live up to the main event that's about to be going on. Wait, this is so far away, Cassius. I don't think you can hit this. That's so far away. Oh my gosh, Shin rolls out of the way. Shin's gotta hit that armbar, but instead reversing right back, turns him around. Shin catches the arm, and then fires right back. These two are giving it everything they got. Shin able to catch the arms of Cassius, fires back. Big chop by Cassius Bright. Big chop by Shin, and again catches Cassius, throwing hands, but Cassius catches Shin, refusing to be stunned, and catches Shin again. Oh my gosh, big chop to the chest. And one by Shin as well. And Shin hits the uppercut. Off the ropes, moonsault! Is Cassius gonna kick out? 1! Hit 1! Oh my gosh! And now he's up in the sky. Shin has been able to reverse every bit of Cassius' offense. Oh my gosh, reverses whatever he was about to hit. And he finally locks in the armbar. Cassius' arms are hurt. He doesn't have resiliency. Cassius is going to have to tap out. Or is he? No shot. Cassius didn't tap out. Oh my gosh. Hey, y'all. Hey, give it up for these two. Oh my gosh, the arm breaker. The arm breaker. And this time, oh, his feet, his boots were under the ropes. But this time, I don't think they are. He's got the armbar locked in deep. Cassius had to burn resiliency. Y'all, this is a fantastic match. Not even I didn't think it was gonna be this goated. Big chops, Cassius Bright fighting back. Ugh! Plunging the elbow into the chest. But here we go. Oh, what was he doing there? Into the ropes. Oh, Shin able to get himself out of the way of that kick. Oh my gosh, pluck the legs, but Cassius reaching for the ropes wisely, getting out of that. Again stomps the arm. Y'all, I don't know who's gonna win this thing. Shin is putting on the show of a lifetime. Cassius Bright realizes this kid's got some fight. Cassius rolls out of the way. Shin in control. Cassius elbows to the gut. Cassius back in control. Shin may be in danger. Busted open. Uppercut. Uppercut. Uppercut! Oh, we've seen this. It's vintage Cassius Bright. My gosh, this may be the biggest fight Cassius has had in a long time. Big uppercut again, and ladies and gentlemen, a big drop kick right to the chest of Shin. Lifts him up, and the move that he couldn't hit before, will it land this time? Double attitude adjustment. He sees it. The true nature rolls through. Of all things, goes for the pinfall. Y'all, give Shin his flowers, because what a fight that was. Oh my gosh.
Here is your winner, Castro Price.
Hey, Shin reversed every finisher he could, every signature he could, but at the end of the day, it was Cassius Bright. What? Oh my gosh, what a fight. Oh my gosh, what a fight. Hey, Shin, y'all put some respect on that man's name. Cassius won, but he made Shin a star tonight. 4 stars? Nah. That's wrong. That was a 5-star match. My gosh. Yo, that's crazy. Oh my gosh. Hey, put me back on the screen, but yo, we saw... I think we witnessed something special. I think we may have witnessed something special. Because, man, what a fight that was. You guys predicted Cassius bright, but man, did Shin give his heart and soul in that fight. Shin gave it his everything. And Shin can do 4 push-ups now, maybe 5. Hey, you know what? Hey, he might be able to do a whole 10. He might be able to do a whole 10 after that with Cassius bright. My gosh, my guy. Oh, man. Yo, I'm exhausted. After that fight, I'm exhausted. That being said, Classic 2K, I need to edit this match real quick because it's not for the titles. And it definitely is for the titles. So there we go. Yo, that's secret match of the year contender. That is secret match of the year contender. It is tag title 2 out of 3 falls. It is the champions, the Flame Tribe. It is the Racket of Solm. Whew. That is for you guys. 400. In fact, I'll save all of that. I'll save all of that for a little bit later. I take everything back I said about him. That was wrong. He truly is the GOAT, y'all. Shin. That man is, for like, if we had a most improved award, it's Shin. Yeah, we legit just witnessed peak. That was crazy. How could the finale top that last match? Wow. Wow. Racket and Solm had some pretty peak matches too. In fact, I believe their best match was also a 2 out of 3 falls match, and that was at Brawloween. In fact, I think that might have been your match of the year. Focus back on me though. It is tag titles. 2 out of 3 falls. It's Flame Tribe. It's Racket of Solm. And it's about to start right here, right now. Twitch, you got it. YouTube, you got it. Let's see it happen. As things for the last time tonight get electric, huh? Boogie Oogie Oogie. I have a feeling there's going to be some shenanigans in this last match. Hey, look. If you asked me back in January, I'd say, oh yeah, 100% shenanigans. However, recently the Flame Tribe have been true to their word. Do I believe it? Hesitantly, yes. It seems they really do just seek domination. Not for nothing, but I wanted to talk about this. In 427 days, they had a single bad night. And on that bad night, they lost their titles to the Flame Tribe. Maybe they were off of their game because of Tamara, but they chose to fight tonight. They said, certainly we agree to this rematch. They're doing it for themselves, they're doing it for the fans, they're doing it for Tamara. Can they get the tag team championships back? It's been a long time since we've seen the Racket of Solm in a championship match where they are not the champions. It's gonna be a little weird. It's a little weird not seeing the championships around their waist. Will that change tonight? Will they become 3-time tag team champions tonight? Because you have to remember, even though that streak was 427 days, that was their second reign. Oh man, why would we want that, need that lore rather? We already have Sakura. Oh no! To see a depressed high schooler with identity issues. Oh yeah, man, that's crazy. After this year, that is kind of Sakura. They were off their game because they were past 420 days. Oh my gosh. On top, yeah. That late in the game, it might be easy to catch you slipping. But right now, they're laser focused on getting the tag team titles back from the Flame Tribe. They're so happy. They're such dorks. But here's the thing, they can be dorks right now, but when the bell rings, that last will, that Bernice burning hammer, it's a game changer. They know how to get the job done, and those titles prove it. They did it without Rinka. They did it without Yukiko, and they look to do it again tonight. Because can you imagine, not many people can say that they've beaten Racket of Solm in a championship match 2 times. In fact, I don't know if there's any team that can say that they've done that. I don't think there's a single team that can say that they've done that. Maybe the Blades? No, I think the Blades only beat them once. Yukichi, I think, only beat them once. I don't think anybody has beaten the Racket of Solm 2 times in tag team championship action. Let's see if that changes tonight, or will Racket of Solm get their titles back? It's 2 out of 3 falls, and I want to point out, our general manager said specifically, Miss Navia said, hey, look, I want to make sure that there are no countouts. There can be disqualifications. She doesn't want weapons used, but they don't want any countout victories happening. We want decisive falls tonight. So let's see this play out. Jessica calling our main event. Marin and Bernice starting this thing off. Bernice. Oh, hold on. Look at this. Through the ropes. Oh, through the ropes. And it looked like she wanted to go through Panette's legs, but Panette didn't budge. Panette may have saved Marin in that instance. And Marin gets the elbow up. Reversal DDT. I'm still hard on the side of Racket of Solm, so I say not today. Boom. Big splash. I'd also love to see someone from another series or Eden's Garden, but hey, you know what? Those submissions, golden ticket submissions, get them up there, they're up there. A lot of times we see people from your golden ticket submissions pop up in the AWE anyway as the tag's been made. Panette now in charge, and Bernice goes crazy, and a big elbow drop right afterwards. Bernice currently on the ZZZ banner as well, as the knee connects with the shoulder, pardon me, of Panette. As we are about to hit the 2-hour mark in this show, our main event is live. Ooh, tasty. After tonight, we're essentially officially on the road to Ticket to Paradise. OC Revolution is next Saturday, so get it ready. Get excited, get ready for that. Those submissions also close tonight, so if you have any last-minute OCs you want to enter, tonight is the night. That is in the description. You can click on that. It looked like Panette was going after Hu Tao, but instead, Hu Tao with a clutch reversal. Bernice decides to stay in. Oh my gosh! Bernice, calm down. Oh, and Panette looking to take advantage. We've seen her classic Panette out here. Guillotine from high above. Nothing you can do but essentially be subjected to the mercy of Panette. What do we got here? Kick to the midsection, off the ropes. Drop kick to the head. Game? Hello? Bernice starting to crawl. We're seeing a little bit of that old Racket shine back, where they make their quick tags and hit their clutch reversals. And look at this, Marin focusing still in on Bernice, saying if we can weaken one of them to the point of no return, but she may have been too focused because a drop kick by Hu Tao may turn this thing around. You have to remember, Hu Tao's the one who closed out their long championship streak. It was that spinning tombstone that put Marin away after a grueling match, and again trying to target that head of Marin, saying let me weaken that up a little bit so I can drop you on your skull again for this first fall. And what is she thinking here? Hu Tao's going flying through the ropes in a DDT. Oh my gosh. Flame Tribe Marin trying to make that tag, but Hu Tao realizing, no. No more quick tags for you. I gotta get you down. Lifts Marin right back up. Into the corner. Marin with a reversal. Bowing DDT again. Backflipped into it. And as we said earlier tonight, we saw that SOS earlier. Will she try and hit it in a minute? Maybe Hu Tao makes the quick tag, trying to keep a little bit of that momentum on her side, keep a little bit of that vitality on her side. Burnus, ooh, gets caught by Marin. Marin firing on all cylinders tonight. Oh, but look at this. Bernice focusing in on Panette as Marin's still going after Hu Tao. And it looks like they've cleared each other's partners out of the ring officially. It's a battle of the blondes, but look who climbed to the sky, still going after Hu Tao. And, oh, Burnus taking advantage. Face onto the apron. We talked earlier. We don't want any countouts tonight. If they want to brawl right here, if they want to brawl backstage, they can go wherever they want to. It's 2 out of 3 falls, but as long as they come back to the ring to make it official. Bernice clearly taking advantage of that rule. Trying to choke out Marin on the outside. Brawl in the audience. They could. They could do that. Lifted right back up. Oh, Pele kick. Knocking Marin out cold. Drag. Didn't go to the ring. Thought about it for a second. Instead, Marin taking a brutal battering. Here on the outside. Bernice. Looking over, now thinking about Panette. And goes right back after the former tag team champion. Marin trying to stop it, but maybe a second too late. But now Burnus's back is turned and gets hit with a nasty DDT. Lifted right back up, and again that nasty DDT. Burnus might have some head trauma after all of this. That is one. Ooh, no, it's not. I'm sorry, it is not one. It was nothing. Elbow to the chest. We got ourselves a grueling fight ahead of us. On the ropes. Big kick by Marin. Another big kick. And Burnus gets... Oh, wait. Burnus, I was going to say, is going flying, but it ain't over yet. Because it looks like Marin wants to go flying, too. Did you see that look in her eyes? The determined look. And through the ropes, pushes Bernice down. And on the outside, SOS! That was so close to the exposed concrete over there. Marin had mercy for a moment, tosses Bernice back in, as Bernice is feeling that on her back, and tags in Panette. Marin has 2 finishers. 2 finishers on lock, and again, Bernice, the second she stands up, goes crazy on Panette. And you gotta point out as well, Bernice has a finisher on lock too. Raking at those eyes. What does she got planned here? Into the corner. Connects. I was gonna say maybe thinking about making a tag to Hu Tao. Apparently not the case. Still in the corner. Was trying to use that tag team finisher actually. And instead, it might be turnabout is fair play. No, reversal by Bernice as well. And Bernice walking right back to Hu Tao. But again, Panette this time fires back and said, no, I'm going to make sure you don't make a tag. Oh, what has she got going on here? Kick the side of the leg. Oh, but Hu Tao again fires back, and Panette has to refocus. But doesn't. Still says Hu Tao, you're not getting tagged in. Fighting both of them, but a shoulder and elbow right up. Turned around. Oh, boy. What has she got going on here? A little sleeper hold of her own. Oh, but stomped on the foot. Had to fight a little bit dirty. Oh, but reversing right back. Kick to the midsection. Has the arm. Oh, my gosh. And then the tags made. New tag team champions going crazy. I have a minute while dinner is being gotten. Who won between Cassius versus Shin? Hey, look. Dragon Force Czar, you gotta go back and watch that match if you didn't finish watching it. That was a secret match of the year contender. But look at this. What does she got going on here? Ugh! Punt kick by Panette. my gosh! Punt kick and a double stomp. Welcome in Jessica, refereeing our main event. 2 out of 3 falls. Sneaky roll up onto Panat. 1, 2, kick out. 2. Cassius won, but Shin Cook 100%. Oh, we've seen Hu Tao do this before, looking to break your arms, just like Shin was looking to break the arms of Cassius tonight in their incredible 1v1. Oh my gosh! Punch to the back of the head, combination into a spear! The Flam Tribe means business tonight! Oh my gosh! Bernice celebrating, hits a big Bernice boot! The burning Bernice boot! 1, 2... Marin kicks out, y'all. I'm already on the edge of my seat as these two teams are starting to throw everything that they've got. Wheelbarrow face buster slam down with authority. But Marin using those strong legs. If she can hit the coolest kick in town, and she tried to, she does! I thought Bernice blocked it for a second. But instead, Marin, picture perfect, on the nose, climbs to the top rope, but Hu Tao stops her. Hu Tao said there ain't gonna be none of that, let my girl recover. Oh my gosh. Marin steps back in, lifts Bernice up, and again, hits the coolest kick in town, saying, Hu Tao, you can't help now, your girl's cooked. 1, 2, and that's resiliency burned on Bernice. Bernice grabbing her head in pain, and look at who has 2 finishers right now. Look at who has 2 finishers, but got one reversed, and is gonna look for that Bernice burning hammer. Oh my gosh, Racket and Solm looked like they had it for a second, but things might be turning around. Panat struggling. Now in the corner. Able to reverse the tag team finisher. Oh, and instead tossed into the corner. Oh no, not scoop slam, in the Tree of Woe position. What is Bernice thinking here? Tying her up so she can guaranteed make the tag smart. She bought all the time she needed and said, Hu Tao, she's yours. But look who stood right back up and on the ropes. And instead, reversal, Hu Tao a little bit quicker, but the knee strike, Panat sends her right back. You gotta keep in mind, you gotta remember, Marin cannot come in unless Panat makes a tag. Oh, wrenching that arm. No, right onto the chest. And again, that's that brawler technique that we know so well from the former tag team. Oh, she was going for the ropes. She was going onto the ropes. Panat able to stop her. Panat low-key trying to embarrass her a little bit and slaps her, not even a little bit, slapped her in the back of the head saying, nah. You're gonna stay down. And look at this. Spear again! Waited for her to come in and look! Directly into the pin, 1, but Marin's still so fresh. She's doing a spin teabag, you're not wrong. She really did. Oh no! The move that lost them their titles! And she's not done! Hu Tao saying, I gotta finish the job! Last will connects! Panat steps in immediately. Oh no! Oh no! Panat must have gotten rocked! Panat must have gotten rocked because right into the oh my gosh, the splash right afterwards. Panat, what are you doing? Able to dodge that drop kick, steps in. And then tossed right back out. That error may have cost the Racket of Solm the first fall in this fight, but maybe not. It ain't over till it's over. 2 out of 3 falls. Remember, nobody's gotten a pin, but I will say, now both teams have someone who's burned resiliency, and right now, they're both in. Oh, ooh. Bernice just a step faster. Rockin' Marin. Neither of them have a signature or a finisher, but one big move could be enough to put either one away. That being said, Panat can't come back in. Oh, picture perfect. Drop kick from the springboard. Is Hu Tao? No, Hu Tao believes Bernice can kick out of this. Oh, that belief may have been misplaced. Racket of Solm just got the first pinfall in this fight, and a quick tag has been made. The best in the business. Yo, what are they doing? Ugh! And Panat not done yet. Yo, this could be the it. This could be it. This could be it. No, whip the leg. No, hold on. Out of the, oh my gosh, the concussion from the ground. Concussion clause from the ground. Breaks it up quickly. Hutao said, okay, no, you're not kicking out of that one. Tag's been made. Bernice is down in a bad way. Oh, but look at the sneaky roll-up. Sneaky roll-up. Could she get the first fall? Just like this. 1, 2. Oh, it's tied. Oh my gosh. Oh my gosh. But right back and Hutao can't come and help. 1, 2, and no! Yo. It was a battle of the two who did not have resiliency. And 3-time tag team champions. Oh my gosh. Racket of Solm said, we don't spin too long, not at the top. They don't spin too long, not at the top. We thought for a second they might pull something with that sneaky roll-up, but that second fall belongs to Racket of Solm. My gosh. Whew. They're back. Did you miss them? Because not only did they regain their titles, but now they're a 3-time AWE Tag Team Champions. My gosh. Whew. You know what? I'm gonna start it. Oh man, we are so back, says Corey. They gave them back just to swipe them again. Imagine. Imagine. There's a nice little rivalry here. Now they have a 1-to-1. I wonder how that's gonna play out potentially later down the line. We'll see what a Racket has to say, because I'm sure they'll be celebrating this Sunday at Rebellion. We'll see. Instant Classic is right. We had like the last couple of matches. Let's talk about what this fracture's been. In fact, the best way to go about that is to exit here. Watch me work here. Outside, we started this night with a bunch of like, oh yeah, look, neither one of them cashed in the victory here. We can't, look, essentially disqualification shenanigans that should have happened. Shenanigans. This match, shenanigans. This match didn't complete. Tartaros won, but by disqualification. And this match, it did actually happen. Nothing went wrong in this match. It was just a friendly 2v2. When we clocked on to here, the second half of this show, y'all, all of these competitors, they went off. All of these competitors went off, and that's crazy. Von Lycan goes on to Golden Ticket after an incredible bout against Professor Toro and King DDD. Sakura displays that she's still got a lot of trauma after what happened to her in the first quarter of this year. Firefly able to take advantage and pick up a victory. Cassius, Bright, and Shin, a masterclass. A masterclass. And 2 out of 3 falls. Racket of Solm back on top. The Flame Tribe took them. Racket of Solm just got them back. Will we see a rubber match? We will see. It's gotta be something special if they have a little rubber match, but we'll see what Racket of Solm has to say this Sunday, because they will be live at Rebellion. New tag team champions, 3-time tag team champions. Oh man, I can only imagine. Hashtag silence the Racket, says Jessica. Hey, I want someone to take the Racket of Solm, Marin and Panette specifically. I want you to like take their cumulative days in the AWE, and I want you to give me a percentage of time that they've spent as champions, because it is definitely over 80%. It might be over 90%. It might be like 94% of their careers in the AWE they've been champions. That's crazy. Let's check out our news. What do we got here? Not a lot of news. In fact, our only news was Kaito recovered and Mary and Finette are champions. Oh, that's crazy. What a show we had. Yeah, this night was great. This was awesome. This is a great edition of Fracture. Good job to our general manager. We'll have some Ticket to Paradise news this coming Sunday. In fact, there's another qualifier. At Rebellion, we had 3 gentlemen OCs. We will have 3 lady OCs this Sunday competing as well. And most notably, speaking of OCs, OC Revolution is this next Saturday. Not this coming Saturday, because it's not Saturday yet. It is not tomorrow. It's in 8 days' time. Whew! Alright, next show. I don't think we really need to look at the roster, because it doesn't change. Yeah, everything else still the same. But next show would have been okay, but like, why would Chie, who's still hurt, ever team up with Yukiko? Susie's not even here right now. For real, for real. Eggman, oh, well, hold on a minute. That might be something we need to see. Little rematch now that Kaito's fully healed. What is this? Wait, maybe Makoto's let him in. Maybe that's what's going on. Oh, man. Interesting tag team match. Okay. Rinka versus March 7th, little champion versus champion action. Well, alright. Fair enough. The storytelling. Or was that Void? They look very... No. This is definitely the repairman. Don't worry. Void, he's out of here. He's out of here forever. He ain't never coming back thanks to Nye. So this would have been what our Rebellion is. Outside of maybe this match. And this match could be fun. The AI was high. Like, what are we doing here? What are we doing here? What are we doing here? No, I mean, Makoto beat Void or the Repairman. Makoto eliminated eliminated the Repairman from the Rumble. I don't think he ever fought Void, but he did fight Glitched and had a very good match. But was not able to overcome him. Regardless. What a show we had. What a fracture. Put the electricity back on me. Back in time for the sign-off. Who won between Flames and the Racket? Well, 3-time tag team champions. The Racket of Solm got them back. And they will be live this Sunday to talk about it at Rebellion. So be there, get excited for it. Racket is indeed back on top. But that does kind of pretty much officially put us on the road to, on the beaten path to Ticket to Paradise. Come April, that's where we're starting things off. It's going to be a good time. A good time. A fantastic time. A time for the phantasms. Silence the Racket. I'm mildly salty. Well, you know what? We'll see what they have to say this Sunday. Give me this. Because we're on the beaten path to Ticket to Paradise. Nope, never. AV, please consider Super Danganronpa another 2. You'll love to see it. Let's see. Racket of Solm on top, baby. So divisive, you know? This was a show. Oh, right. Cherry also ate the pin, but had good training partners. We'll see how far that gets her. Ticket to Paradise is May, the first weekend in May. May 5th. Definitely not the weekend. I'm sorry, May 3rd. Definitely not the weekend after that. But I should be able to do May 3rd. So put that in your calendar. Subject to change, but that should be okay. For right now, though, I'm taking off. Ticket to Paradise is right around the corner. I'm about to close golden ticket submissions. So if you have not entered your submissions, you better get them in right now. Because after this ends and the stream goes, I'm going to close them. You better get in there right now. I'm about to go close them right now. You better get in there. And watch out for the voting. It'll start soon. I tell you. You better watch out. Watch out, because I'm going to do it. I'm going to do it. As soon as I close this thing, right now, I got to end this. I hope you guys had a fantastic time. This was a very great show. A great last show before we start building really officially towards Ticket to Paradise. Because it's going to be fantastic. I think I already see some things on the horizon. I'll talk to my general managers. Very soon you guys will know the open challenge. And very soon you guys will have voting for golden ticket submissions, which will last for about a week, week and a half. So get me out of here. Take me out of here. Toodaloo Flight Crew. As always, thank you for watching. Goodbye!